Yo guys, what's going on? It's something you never saw coming from me. A tier list. you know I didn't want to play games today. I got done with D&D, man, and I'm feeling pooped. But you know what I'm not pooped about? Making a tier list. Guys, I've gone through several of these, okay? Now, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I went through a CRPG one, and a lot of them didn't have, like, good CRPGs, okay? They weren't actual CRPGs. They were, like, the computer role-playing game, when I say that, something comes to mind, okay? And when I say CRPG, you don't think Mass Effect. You don't think, like, God, what else? Witcher. You don't think those, right? I don't think about those when I think about CRPGs. Those are games I can play on a controller. They're different. I expect, like, Pillars of Eternity, Wrath of the Righteous, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, those sort of things. You know what I'm saying? But I found the best RPG games of all time tier list. Now, this feels like a small group of games for me to be ranking the best games of all time. However, I'm going to try my best to not go wrong, okay, guys? Now, this is my opinion. Hate me if you wish. But in my opinion, these are how they fall, okay? Now, I'm seeing The Witcher 1 here, but I'm not seeing any of the other Witchers. However, I see that they split up the Mass Effects, okay? It feels a little dirty, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Feels a little dirty, okay? But we're gonna start with Dragon Age Inquisition. This one was a cornerstone of my RPG gaming, like, history. This game, I've played hundreds of thousands hours. Jesus, could you imagine? No, I played hundreds of hours in this game, multiple playthroughs. Solid game. I enjoy it. It's not the best, in my opinion. Like, I would put Dragon Age 2 in, neutral, okay? Put that one in neutral. Where's Dragon Age 1? Where's that? This is a solid game, okay? I kind of put them, okay, so, like, let me defend myself here. I like Dragon Age Origins. I feel like it was solid. It had, I wish it got a more graphical. I wish it could, like, get graphically updated. I feel like that would help out quite a bit for me. Bit of a graphics whore, if I would say. Both of these are solid. I understand a lot of people like Origins a lot more, and hey, maybe I'm looking at Inquisition through some rose-tinted glasses, as you would say it. But I feel like that is fair for me. Like I said, I enjoyed Origins quite a bit. I would say I probably like the companions in Origins more than I did in Inquisition, truth be told. Yeah, I also feel like I cared about the characters more in Origins. But moving on, we have Stalker. Now, I've not played any of the Stalkers, really, so I'm going to be honest. I haven't played tier, so I get the gist that they are okay games, okay? I think they have a bit of jank, that comes along with them. I don't know if there's any more in here. Oh, wait, there's Witcher 2. Is Witcher 3 somewhere in here? Dude, Witcher 3 is going at the top of the list. Okay, we're just going to be honest here. That's fine. I'll work my way through it. I heard they're okay. I guess I could put them in neutral. Because I've not really played. You know what? We're gonna make a. How do I make a new tier? Add a row below. Shut up. Haven't played. So I can cover my bases so nobody kills me. Mountain Blade 1. It's okay. It's an okay game, okay? Not played System Shock. Witcher 1. Witcher 1 is a game that for me is a little rough around the edges. It's also not where I started, but I played through it at least 2 or 3 times. It's an okay game. I guess in that instance, I also put Dragon Age here and not in neutral. We'll take a stance here. We'll not be a neutral Andy, okay? I've not played Risen. Bloodborne, story-wise, I think it's solid. I think it's based. I'm terrible at Bloodborne, but the lore on Bloodborne goes crazy. Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. I think it's really good. I really enjoy the Pillars of Eternity's game. The first one's also probably gonna go in really great. They're solid games. I enjoy them. I enjoy the world. I enjoyed Avowed. You know, that whole kind of world they built is pretty nice, pretty good in my opinion. I've not played Gothic. I've heard good things about Gothic. I heard it's a little janky. I should play it at some point. I really should. But moving along, Greedfall. Okay, I've played Greedfall, and it was okay. Nothing crazy. Didn't really like wow me on anything. It was just okay. I think I've seen a whole playthrough of Cthulhu, but I'm not gonna rate it because of that. Now, Fallen Order. I can't remember if that's the first one or the second one. I believe this is just the first one. The second one I feel like is really good because it's got a little like tavern-esque thing that I enjoy a lot. Fallen Order was pretty good. I think it was good. It wasn't crazy. It was good. Why is Elder Scrolls Online here? I have put some time in Elder Scrolls Online. Let's see. I put 51 hours, okay? Yeah, and I'm pretty confident at it saying it's bad. I guess I could show my times for these, but Fallout, I've not played a lot. I'm gonna say I'm neutral. I really haven't given it a fair shake as far as like how it goes. Like I've put 5 hours into it, but I've restarted it constantly, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I'd be restarting constantly. Again, with Fallout 2, not really giving it a shake. I have way more hours in these games than it shows, because I played it on Xbox. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to scanning. Is that the only Fallout on here? No, there's 4. 4 was okay. I would call Fallout 4 good. I'd put Fallout 3 in good, and I would put Fallout New Vegas in really great. Truth be told, that's where I think they fall. I personally, if you couldn't tell, I put a lot of time in Fallout 4, you know? I've put, like I said, I put more than that on Xbox, but solid games. Just solid games. Baldur's Gate. Using my credentials. I've not put a lot of time in it, okay? We've not put a lot of time in these games. I've not played 2 because I've not really beat 1. And obviously I love Baldur's Gate 3. So that being said, I'm gonna put it in haven't played. Okay, I'm gonna cover my bases. I don't know if this is Neo 1 or Neo 2. I think Neo's pretty good. I'm bad at Souls games, so it's hard for me to like play those. This is Dark Souls 1, I think. And I think that's really great. Dark Souls 3, I think it's probably good. Vampire the Masquerade, I enjoyed quite a bit. I would say it's somewhere in these 3. I think it's good. You know, it's okay. I enjoyed Masquerade. I'm waiting for the next one, to be honest. But we're still waiting. Valhalla. Now, I'm a bit an aficionado on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I would show you my time played, but I'd have to open Ubisoft, and I'm not doing that. I think Valhalla is good. I think it suffered from map bloat. I feel like the map was just too damn big. I feel like it really like kind of killed stuff. I think Valhalla is good, but Odyssey, I think is based. Okay, I'm an Assassin's Creed Odyssey man. Okay, that is by far my favorite of the Assassin's Creed RPG games, hands down. No, that is the best Assassin's Creed RPG version out of all of them. I won't even take any arguments. Okay, like I enjoy Vikings quite a bit, but man, the Greek stuff was just too good. Witcher 3 is based. I love Witcher 3. I love the Witcher series in general, and I've put tons of hours into Witcher 3. That's one of the games, Witcher 3. It's the reason I spend so much money on everything. Like I said, I got more hours just on Xbox. And I don't think you can pull up Xbox hours. But again, solid game. I love it. Fantastic. Haven't played the Gothic series. Baldur's Gate is a classic. If you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, do yourself a service. Go play Baldur's Gate 3. Okay? Just do yourself a service and go play that game. That game is phenomenal. It's fantastic. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. It was good, okay? The second one, I would put in classics, okay? The second Kingdom Come Deliverance game is my game of the year this year. This year, I doubt anything takes Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from my throne that I've put it on. It has single-handedly ruined my gaming experience in other games because it was so good. I can't help but compare them and be like, why am I playing this game when I could have just been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? And it killed playthroughs on this channel because of it, truth be told. Undertale definitely has an effect. I think it's a good game, which I think it's really great. It's a pretty solid game, I would say that. I played it one playthrough. I got the normal route. I didn't go the like super giga ultra killing everybody or the peaceful route. I went the normal route everybody goes the first time you play, basically. It's pretty good. Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one. This game, I enjoyed quite a lot when I first played it. I 100%ed it on my PlayStation. I'm gonna put it in good. Dark Alliance, haven't played. Lost Ark, haven't played. Cyberpunk is classics. It's really good, guys. Like I said, sometimes I'm a bit biased. Sometimes your boy is a bit biased. Sometimes your man finds a game he really likes, and he really likes those games. That's a classic right there. I think this is Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. I have unfortunately not played this game. Wait, that's Dark Souls 1. So what's this is Dark Souls 2? I've not played Dark Souls 2. I think I had Dark Souls in good. So we're gonna put it back in good. What is this? I hate that they like crop this in a way you can't tell what it is. Cause that's Dark Souls 3, because I can see it's Dark Souls 3. That's Dark Souls 1. That is... Oh, that's Demon Souls. Yeah, I haven't played that one. I think this is Dark Souls 2. Detroit Become Human. It was an okay game. I think it did some cool stuff. Don't think it was like crazy or anything. Mankind Divided. I'm gonna rate this one first. This is the one I've played before, one I've beaten before. It was pretty good. Human Revolution. I don't think I've played yet. I have it in my library though. Human Revolution. Actually, I put 17 hours to it. It's okay. It's an okay game. Did I put it in okay? No, I put it. We'll put it in okay. I think it's an okay game. I like Mankind Divided. That was my first game. Diablo 3. I think Diablo 3 is... I have some fond memories of Diablo 3. I think it's pretty good. I've not played Diablo 2. I've played a little of Diablo 1, but not enough that I want to put myself on the block for this. I think Divinity Original Souls 1 is... I'm going to put it in neutral because it doesn't really like strike me as crazy. I've not played these. Chernobylite I've played like maybe under 15 hours. Maybe not even like 2 or 3 hours. I think it's okay. I don't think it's anything crazy. I think it's just okay. Darkest Dungeon. I think it's really great. I think it's a really great game. Really great series. I like Darkest Dungeon 1 a lot more than 2, to be honest. I'm saying my piece. Yeah, pretty solid game. There's a reason people come back to it and have whole playthroughs and just keep replaying it over and over again. Disco Elysium. I've played this game, but not to the point of being able to give y'all a very confident answer. I played 101 minutes, okay? Nothing crazy. It was interesting, so it's enough to be at least an okay. I'm tempted to put it in just good. I'm tempted to put it in good. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull the trigger on that. I think it's a good game, okay? I think it's a good game. God of War 1. I 100% of that on both PS4 and my PC, right? Let me not be lying. Let me look. God of War. Yeah, 32 hours. Easy. I'm a speedrunning god, you know what I'm saying? God of War 1 was a pretty good game, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna put it in really great. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then Ragnarok was even better, to be honest. Elden Ring, y'all know it's going up into base. That's the only kind of Dark Souls-esque game I can actually play and I'm not complete garbage at. It's the only one I beat the DLC with my cousin, or not my cousin, my brother. We were able to tag team it. Now, I will say, you know, I'm not gonna say I beat the final boss of the DLC legitimately, okay? We were fighting him, and he did the funny thing where before I guess he got patched or whatever, where he phased and then levitated up and backed out of the map to the point where he died, and the credits rolled. Now, was I happy? Of course I was happy. We beat the game. We had been on that boss for like 3 hours, like multiple days. We had fought him for an hour or two, and they'd be like, we ain't making it. Leave, come back, fight him again. We ain't doing it. Leave, come back. We even went and tried to fight Melania. She kicked our ass. We gave up, went back to the final boss, lost. And my brother was, of course, very upset. He's a hardcore gamer, was very upset that we did not kill Radon. However, I take my W's where I can get them, guys. Haven't played this. Elix 2. Elix 2, I've not beat. I feel like I've gotten like maybe a quarter of the way into the game. I think it's a good game. It's definitely got jank. It's definitely janky in a way that I feel like some people, I think co-equated to kind of a gothic jank, but I like the premise and the story of the game itself. 76, Fallout 76. I've played this a bit. I've heard good things lately, that it's like pretty good with the ghoul patch and everything. I'm gonna set it and it's okay, because I haven't really played it lately, so I can't really give you a fair opinion on what's going on. Neverwinter Nights. I've not played this game a lot, as with most things, but I have played it. We'll put it in okay. Yeah, we'll put it in okay. That's an okay game. Grim Dawn. I've put several hours in Grim Dawn. Yeah, almost 10. Don't got a lot of achievements to show for the 10 hours, but it's a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. Hades, solid game. I think it's really great. It's close to tearing up, but I don't think it gets up here. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm looking at this and I feel like I need to like throw this. I feel like I need to bring down this one. I feel like I need to do, hold on. I feel like I need to do some adjusting. Because these are games, I'll bring this one down. Bring this one, no. Yeah, I'm fine with that listing. These are my personal favorite games of all time. Everything up here, I love these games. Without a doubt, 100%. Hard to break me on them. Yeah. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons Online, not played. Forbidden West. I feel like Forbidden West was good. Do I think it was really great? Not really. It was okay. So it's gonna go into it's okay. It was an okay game. I didn't like it as much as I liked the first one. Elix 1 was okay. Not as good as Elix 2, but I played Elix 1. This is Wasteland 3, if I'm not mistaken. Solid game. I think it's really... I like it a lot. Do I like it enough to put it in really great? I don't think so. A solid CRPG. I enjoy it. Oblivion. I've not got as much time in Oblivion as I wish I had. I really need to do a playthrough of that, to be honest. Maybe when the forbidden launch of it happens this month, I might jump in. If it's real. I think it's a okay game, or a good game, you know. Wasteland 2. Wait, where's the other Wasteland? Is there another Wasteland in here? That's Wasteland 1. This is Wasteland 2. Wasteland 2 is an okay game. I've not played Wasteland 1. Mass Effect 2. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna show my hand here, okay? I'm a little biased, okay? I'm a little biased, okay? I understand. I understand. But those... Mass Effect 2 is better than Mass Effect 3, but I still like Mass Effect 3 because of all the companion people I get to talk to. And Mass Effect 1, dude... Need I show y'all the Mass Effect, okay? 40 hours, that one I haven't played. 30 hours, haven't played that one. 10 hours. Like I said, I have way more hours. I bet you it's on Origin, to be honest. Where my actual hours are. But I've put tons of hours in these games. Those games were my childhood. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. BioWare was my gaming from like 15 up. That's just what I played. I've not played Morrowind, so I'm not gonna put it there. Bannerlord 1. Where's that Bannerlord 2? Do I have Bannerlord in here? I feel like I did. Maybe there's another. Nope, there's Bannerlord 1. Bannerlord 2, I think it's a pretty good game. Neo 2. I've not played it at all. Well, actually, I've played 3.5 hours. I'm gonna put it in a good game. I think it's a good game. Solid game. Pillars of Eternity 2. It goes in really great. I love Pillars. Pillars is good. I've not personally played Nier Automata. However, if I had to, I'd probably put it somewhere in here. But for now, I'm gonna put it in here because we're being honest. Like I said, we're being honest, guys. Divinity Original Sin 2 goes there. It almost tears up, but they kind of shot themselves in the foot for me because after playing Baldur's Gate 3, I just the jump is quite palpable for me. I don't know what this game is. I don't know what I think it's Gothic. So that thing is System Shock. I haven't played it. Skyrim is good, okay? But is base Skyrim as good as Cyberpunk or Baldur's Gate 3? I'm gonna put it up here because I feel like my house will get bombed if I don't. Skyrim holds a special place in my gaming heart, but I could drop it. Outer Worlds, I think is I would put it personally probably close to really great, but I think it's just a good game. I'm hoping the Outer World, like I said, I enjoy them. Witcher 2, not as my favorite as Witcher 3. It sits somewhere in here. I'm gonna put it in good because I don't think it's really great. It doesn't have the excuse like Witcher 1 does. And we got XCOM. Is XCOM's and RPGs? Okay. XCOM 2 is cool. I think I'm gonna put it like that. And that's my gaming things. This is the tier list, guys. Now, do I want to do any last minute changes? Make sure I've got everything on here. Yeah, I've not played any of those. I'm fairly confident in this tier list, okay? The top one, solid. That one's solid. Do I want to drop anything from here? No. I mean, maybe Grim Dawn, just because I'm not that enthusiastic about it. But I think this is a fair stance, okay? That's a fair tier list. That's a... Obviously, I skew them up a little more than most people. Most people probably would have used the buy a pack of chips or waste of code. I'm not that mean, guys. I'm not that mean. I'm not going to say your game is bad to your face. I'll say it behind your back. No, I'm just kidding. I won't say it at all. I feel bad putting developers down unless they do crappy game practices like spamming microtransactions, okay? Then we have problems. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is the video for today. Hopefully I'll get around to making gaming content tomorrow. I think I got another rough week of work ahead of me. Not looking forward to that. I didn't even move my bed or this room around. It's just one of those weekends where I dread going into work. So I'm just trying to chill. I'm trying to chill, just vibe. I'm trying to catch a vibe and just ride it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like tier lists, you want me to do some more, just throw them in the comments. Hey, I love this. This is great content. This is easy, nice content that I can do for y'all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.